Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Epic 24 Media, the best online TV. Leo tuko na mgeni Tabitha Cherop ambaye atajieleza. She's a graduate, a CEO, na she has more to tell us today.
Hi guys, my name is Tabitha Cherop, as you've been told. I am a citizen of Kenya. I come from Bomet, Chepalungu, and I am an alumni of Cooperative University. I just completed my degree in Human Resource Management, waiting to graduate this year. So I believe I'll be talking about myself. Yeah, what I've achieved so far, the challenges I've faced, and all that. Welcome.
So, Tabitha, you're going to tell us about your personal life. You tell us about schooling, the worst experience you've had so far in school, your careers. Tell us more about your organization. But first, I want you to tell us about your personal life.
When you talk about personal life, there is really a lot to say about personal life because in my 22 years of existence or of living, I've gone through a lot, I've experienced a lot, and I think I really have a story which we cannot even capture on camera, but I'm going to try and maybe say the least. So I come from a village in Chepalungu, Lelaitich, for those who may know. I grew up there in a family of 4 where I'm the firstborn. Both my parents are teachers, so you can almost guess that I was always on the move, on the run, and with the pressure of I want to get this in my life, I want to achieve this in my life. So I went to Tenwak Boarding Primary School, and then later on I went to St. Mary's Luak Girls High School in Siaya. And I recently completed in Cooperative University where I was pursuing Bachelor of Commerce, Human Resource Management option. So I am basically an HR. For those who care to know, I am HR. So there has been a lot, and there is a lot to say about school. In as much as I did not have so much to face the challenges and all that, as you've told me to talk about my challenges, my worst experience, I would love to skip the challenges part because I don't really think I had some, apart from school punishments, you are on the wrong and then the teachers are always on your neck because I was a very cheeky girl then, not now. There were not as much challenges, but maybe I could talk about worst experience. So there was this time I was in high school, Form 3, if I'm not wrong. And this is actually an experience that made me realize the importance of life, the goodness of life, Yeah, so my school was not so strict, like we didn't have viboko and stuff like that. It was a very free school. So this particular morning, I was feeling so unwell. I was sick and I had never been sick before, honestly. So I didn't know how to react. I didn't even know whether I was sick. I was just weak and, I was not so sure what's happening with my body. I was just very weak. I could not eat. I could not do nothing. So upon diagnosis, when I got worse, I was admitted in a hospital in Kisumu. And I was admitted for 3 days. So for someone who had never been sick before, this is really going to threaten you, or it's going to scare you, or it's going to give you a feeling of, why is this happening to me? I thought I'm a good person, And then your friends come to see you every time in the hospital, and then they've never seen you in a situation like that. And it's really not giving a good picture. So, I had typhoid during that time, and I was treated. Luckily, I recovered. I got well, and yeah, I don't think I have any other bad experience apart from the punishments. I did punishments in school, like a lot of them.
So far, we've had amazing stories about you, Tabitha, and we've realized that you are an inspiration to other people. I mean, to other girls around. So maybe you just tell us about your career, You've said that you're an HR, and it would be good. Maybe you take us through your career section.
About my career, as I've mentioned before, I am a human resource manager and I'm really proud of it. I even have a name under HR Tabby, a notebook under HR Tabby. I'm proud of it. So this is what I have to say about HR. In human resource management, you get to deal with employees. So to become an HR, you need to be someone who is so social, someone who can talk to people, someone who can mingle with people, someone who can socialize generally. Because on a daily basis, when you're dealing with employees, you need to talk to them. If someone is on the wrong, you need to approach them in the most official way possible. Tell them you're wrong for this, and I am even giving you a disciplinary letter, without hurting their feelings. So being HR, because I really wanted to do this course. I really wanted to become a human resource manager, and I'm proud that I'm one. So it has mentored me to become someone so social, someone who can talk to people, someone who can be in a crowd and addressing people in a very respectful way possible. So this is a career that, given a chance, I'll take it again and again and again without thinking twice, because I've learned to embrace it. I've learned to love it. I've learned to live with it. I've learned to picture in my head that I'm going to become a very big human resource manager. And I think so far so good. I really want to thank God, because I've made it somewhere. I've made it to a point that I think I really wanted to. I've worked with EPZA Kenya, the one for Exports Processing Zones Authority, as HR assistant. I've also worked with Kenya Meteorological Department of Kenya, as HR intern and HR assistant. And these places have given me a platform to exercise. These places have given me a platform to build myself. These places have given me a platform to build my career. And to anyone out there who, in a world where you can be anything, just become a human resource manager. I promise you're not going to regret it. And okay, to anyone else who is pursuing something else, I'm not trying to discourage anyone, because everyone has their dream, everyone has their whatever they want to achieve in life. So if you want to become an accountant, if you want to become a teacher, if you want to become, I can always reassure you, or ask you to forge ahead and to do what you love, because when you embrace what you love and when you do it with all your heart, it will come through as something so big, something so huge, provided you love it. Thank you.
Said that you've worked with EPZ, sorry, and you're working as an HR assistant, right? So maybe you can tell us your experience. Like, how was it you working as an HR assistant? The experience that you came through in during at work. How was the relationship with the employees at the EPZ?
I worked with EPZA a while ago, and all I can say is it's EPZA that exposed me to the advantages of being a human resource manager. It's EPZA that built me. It's EPZA that made me realize that I can be one very good HR. My experience was very smooth. I had a very good time with my fellow HRs, and then working as an assistant, most definitely, the activities I had to do were the minor ones, like doing maybe doing loan approvals, job appraisals, employment leaves, and stuff like that. As an assistant, you do not go to the extent of already doing hiring and firing. I was doing the small ones as I learned. So I came out a very good person. I came out a person with a different agenda now. Initially, I wanted to do HR and then maybe change it to something else later. But after working at EPZA Kenya, thanks to EPZA, I really became someone with a future, with a bright future, or with a future to look forward to. Thank you so much, EPZA.
We've heard about your experiences, and we've also heard that you are a CEO, you know, and you'd go through. Tell us about your organization. Tell us what you do. Tell us everything that we would like to know as viewers. Maybe we got donors, maybe we got friends who wants to support you. So tell us about the Green Chepalungu initiative.
Yes, I am the CEO and team leader of an organization known as Green Chepalungu. Green Chepalungu is an organization that I started in 2019 and has been up and running till now. It is a registered CBO where we do tree planting, we do town cleanups, we do mentorships and a lot of stuff, but majorly environment. Green Chepalungu is an organization that has up to 200 youth, especially from Bomet, but you will not miss a number of them from other counties and other parts of the country, and we even have a member from Canada. So Canada and Colorado. So this is an organization that has made us connect, especially for persons who come from Chepalungu. Green Chepalungu has given us a platform to conserve, to transform, and to connect. We've become like family in that organization. We have a very organized leadership, from the CEO to the chairperson to the treasurer to the secretary to the organizing sec to the directors to the supporting staff to the members, which we appreciate each and every one of them. So in this organization, which we started in 2019, when we just picked up, because it was formed in July 2019, we managed to plant around 300 trees just in 2019 when we had just started, which was a very big challenge to me, because I did not know that we could start that quick and already get going that quick, because we started, had meetings, elected officials, and at the same time had a tree planting activity where we planted a lot. We started in a school known as Lelaitich Primary School, which is my home place. Yeah, we planted and the trees are actually doing good. The next place we went to was a church, which was one of our members' church called Kabuson Deliverance Church, and their trees are magically doing good. They are, in fact, most of them are taller than myself, the trees. So this group has also given us passion. It has created passion in me, because, and in everyone, because I am not an environmentalist by profession or by anything, but it's something I developed from within me. I came to terms with it, and then I made myself to love environment. I conserve, I transform, I plant trees, I grow trees, I discourage cutting down of trees. Yes. So Green Chepalungu has planted we are almost at 4,000 trees right now, because we plant in primary schools, we plant in high schools, we plant in churches, in health facilities, and in home grounds. If you're a member and you need a tree planting in your place, you just call on us and then we come and we plant in your place. So if you want to become a member of Green Chepalungu, there is registration fee, and then you can also check out our socials at Green Chepalungu, Facebook, Twitter, and on Instagram, Green Chepalungu. We are also looking forward to expanding in the very near future, so that we don't just operate within Chepalungu, but we extend to the entire Bomet and later on to the entire country, because climate change and climate action is what we're here for. We are here to transform the environment. We are here to make our environment look good. And then one thing that made me want to do this for Chepalungu is because if you've been to Chepalungu, or if you know Chepalungu, you know very well that it's a place that is not so green. The sun is always so on your head. There's always drought and famine. So we wanted to have something that would change our constituency. We love Chepalungu. We come from Chepalungu. We embrace Chepalungu. We have nowhere else to go. So we want to be there for our constituency. We want to be there for our community. We want to be there for our home, because that is home. Wherever you go, you will always come back home. As they say, east or west, home is always the best. So we want home to look good, so that we don't look at other people's, because if you've been to the other sides of Bomet, for example, you can always tell that this is really different. There are trees there, they still there, because of course we cannot plant tea in Chepalungu, because this has something to do with soil. So but what we can do surely is plant trees and look like other places. So far so good, we are headed there.
So you tell us, as Green Chepalungu, do you have partners that you work with, or would you like to partner with other organizations, maybe to better the work that you do in terms of conservation?
we do not have partners who are there long term, but we've always had partnerships with SEMA. You can find out about SEMA from the socials. We've also partnered with Spice Warriors, led by Anita Soina. Thumbs up, Anita Soina. We've also partnered with Ladies Heart Foundation by Abby, which is a menstrual organization. We've partnered with we've partnered with Spice Warriors mostly because it's an environmental organization. Therefore, we've had a lot of things together. We also partnered with Seeko, and we are looking forward to more. So what we want right now is a solid partnership where we'll always be doing things together. We'll always be planting together, organizing events together, and going places together, and transforming our environment together.
There are some other people who maybe are wondering, how do I join Green Chepalungo? How do they join you? How the registration fee? How much do they have to pay so that they can be part and parcel of your organization?
Become a member of Green Chepalungu, you pay a registration fee of 200 shillings only, where you by paying 200 shillings, you are registered as a member. The registration fee is renewable in terms of dues. And then you also pay 500 shillings for a group t-shirt, because every time we go for events, we love to be in our t-shirts, so that because it's a brand, so we want to look as an organization, as a team. So you pay 200 shillings for registration fee, and then you pay 500 shillings for a t-shirt. But the t-shirt is not like you must pay so that you get into the group. No, you pay the registration, and then you are added, you become a member, you're put in the list of members. But whenever we are having events, we normally advise our members to have t-shirts on. It's optional, yes, but we really recommend, we highly recommend that you have a t-shirt. Again, you can get to us through our social media pages. You can DM us on Facebook, on Twitter, or on Instagram. We have a team that is really responding and on time. Or we can also give you numbers of officials, so that you can contact them directly and talk to them and make inquiries. If you want to join Green Chepalungu and you want to do it via phone call, you can give me a text on 0720 73 0550, or you can call our chairperson. Let me just read out the number from the group. Our chairperson at 0729 433 063, or our treasurer at 0703 984 928, or the last one, our former chairperson, 0743 413 566.
So guys, you've met an HR, a graduate, undergraduate, graduate to be a CEO. She's not a mother, I mean, and you'll be able to reach her through the handles she stated earlier. So thank you guys for watching, and we are looking forward to having more. Please subscribe, share, and comment.